North Carolina Central is playing some great football. And I can't take that away from them. North Carolina Central is playing some great football. And it pretty much, you can pretty much say that the MEAC is going to come down to them and South Carolina State, a matchup I am highly anticipating. A lot of people are highly anticipating because we know that's who's most likely going to meet the SWAC opponent. I'm not even gonna say Jackson State. I ain't gonna jinx nothing. That's who's gonna meet the SWAC opponent in the Celebration Bowl. Okay, so this is big, man. This is really big. I'm gonna rep the Bulldogs always. I'm on their side always. But I have to give props, and I have to say that I was wrong about North Carolina Central. You would think after last season, after the MEAC SWAC Challenge, I would be done sleeping on them, but I'm not. Davius Richards looks like a completely different player from last year, and I can admit that. I love that his game. It just looks he looks a lot more comfortable at quarterback. His leadership skills have progressed. You can tell the way he's calm, cool, and collected in the pocket now. There's a certain swagger about him that I just cannot put my finger on it, that I can't explain. But man, does he look different. Davius Richards look different. So when they come to Orangeburg, number one, I have to be at that game. But when they come to Orangeburg, the winner of that game will undoubtedly be in Atlanta. And I think, honestly, whoever it is, whether it's South Carolina State or North Carolina Central, whoever comes out of the SWAC is not going to have an easy game in Atlanta. Seriously, they are not going to have an easy game in Atlanta. Now, a lot of people would look at the North Carolina A&T game as the tell-all for both schools. North Carolina Central beating them, South Carolina State losing in a tight one. I will say this. Anybody could be beat on any given Saturday. Anybody. Just because you faced a common opponent and, one won and then the other one lost a close one does not mean that it's going to go the same way when you see them. It just doesn't mean that. But it's going to make for some good football. I don't know how to predict this game, and because it's still so far down the road, I don't need to. But with the way Davius Richards is playing, with the way he's commanding that offense, and then you look on the other side of the ball for South Carolina State, the way Jablonski is coming into his own, BJ Davis, the way Shaq Davis is having a highlight reel catch every single week, this is definitely going to make for some great football. That's all I have to say. That's must-see TV. That's a game that we have to watch, that we all need to be on the lookout for. Even if you're a SWAC fan, you need to be on the lookout for that game. You are watching the BlitzCity Podcast. Please know, I'm still going with my dogs, though. I'm still going with the dogs. I'm your host, Kobe Orr, and I'm out. Peace.